Welcome to Relax and Learn English. Today, we are going to talk about how to improve self-esteem and build a healthier relationship with yourself. Self-esteem is not about becoming perfect, looking perfect, or impressing everyone around you. It is about learning to value yourself even while you are still growing, learning, making mistakes, and figuring life out. Many people believe confidence suddenly appears one day, but in reality, self-esteem is built slowly through small habits, daily thoughts, and the way we speak to ourselves every single day. The relationship you have with yourself becomes the foundation for everything else in your life. It affects your friendships, your goals, your motivation, your studies, your work, and even the way you experience happiness. When people struggle with low self-esteem, they often become their own biggest critic. They compare themselves constantly, focus only on their flaws, and ignore all the good qualities they already have. They may feel like they are never enough, no matter how much they achieve. But true self-esteem does not come from external validation. It does not come from likes on social media, compliments, attention, or approval from other people. Real self-esteem comes from the quiet belief that you are worthy even when nobody is watching. One important step to improving self-esteem is changing the way you talk to yourself. Many people say cruel things to themselves that they would never say to a friend. They call themselves ugly, lazy, boring, or incapable. Over time, these words become beliefs. Your mind listens to the words you repeat every day. If you constantly tell yourself negative things, your brain starts accepting them as truth. This is why positive self-talk matters so much. Positive self-talk does not mean pretending everything is perfect. It means speaking to yourself with patience, compassion, and respect. Instead of saying, "I always fail," you can say, "I am learning and improving," instead of saying, "I am not good enough." You can say, "I still have room to grow." Small changes in language can slowly change the way you see yourself. Another important part of building self-esteem is keeping promises to yourself. Confidence grows when you trust yourself. If you constantly say you will do something and never do it, your mind starts believing that your own words have no value. But when you start completing small goals, even very small ones, you begin building self-respect. Waking up earlier, studying for 30 minutes, exercising, drinking more water, cleaning your room, or finishing a project can create a sense of accomplishment. Small victories matter more than people think. They remind you that you are capable of progress. Self-esteem also improves when you stop comparing your life to everyone else's life. Social media often creates unrealistic expectations. People usually post their happiest moments, their best photos, and their biggest achievements. Very few people show their fears, insecurities, loneliness, failures, or difficult days. Comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel can damage your confidence without you even realizing it. Everyone has a different journey, a different pace, and different struggles. Someone may look confident on the outside while secretly struggling with self-doubt. Someone may seem successful while feeling deeply unhappy. Focusing too much on other people can make you forget your own progress. Real growth begins when you start competing only with the person you were yesterday. Taking care of your body can also improve self-esteem. The goal is not perfection. The goal is feeling healthy, energized, and connected to yourself. Sleeping well, eating nutritious food, moving your body, and resting properly can affect your mood more than you realize. Exercise is especially powerful because it not only strengthens the body but also the mind. Movement releases stress and helps you feel stronger physically and emotionally. Even a short walk can improve your mental state. Wearing clothes that make you feel comfortable and expressing your personal style can also boost confidence. Sometimes self-esteem grows through simple acts of self-care that remind you deserve attention, and kindness from yourself. Another powerful way to improve self-esteem is setting boundaries. People with low self-esteem often tolerate disrespect because they fear rejection or abandonment. They may say yes when they want to say no. They may accept poor treatment because they think they do not deserve better. But healthy self-esteem means understanding your value and protecting your peace. Boundaries are not selfish. Boundaries are necessary. They teach people how to treat you. And they also teach you to respect your own needs. Saying no does not make you a bad person. Taking care of yourself does not make you selfish. Choosing distance from toxic situations can be an act of self-love. Self-esteem also grows when you forgive yourself for past mistakes. Many people carry guilt for years. They replay embarrassing moments in their heads and punish themselves endlessly for things they cannot change anymore. But every human being makes mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning and growing. You are not defined by one bad decision, one failure, or one difficult chapter of your life. Growth happens when you allow yourself to move forward instead of staying trapped in shame. The past can teach lessons, but it should not become a prison. Learning to accept imperfections is another important step. Nobody is perfect. Every person has insecurities, fears, weaknesses, and flaws. Confidence is about knowing your flaws do not destroy your worth. You can still be valuable while imperfect. You can still deserve love, respect, happiness, and success while being a work in progress. The people with the strongest self-esteem are usually not the people who believe they are perfect. They are the people who accept themselves honestly and continue improving without hating themselves along the way. Spending time with supportive people can also make a huge difference. The people around you influence your mindset more than you may realize. Encouraging friends can inspire growth and confidence, while constantly negative or critical people can slowly damage your self-esteem. Energy matters. Conversations matter. The environment you stay in matters. Being around people who respect you, motivate you, and genuinely care about your well-being can help you feel safer and more confident. At the same time, learning to enjoy your own company is equally important. Self-esteem becomes stronger when you realize you can feel complete without constantly needing validation from others. Spending time alone, developing hobbies, reading, journaling, learning new skills, or simply enjoying peaceful moments with yourself can strengthen your connection with who you are. One of the most beautiful things about self-esteem is that it can be rebuilt at any stage of life. Even if someone has spent years doubting themselves, healing is still possible. Confidence is not reserved for certain people. It is not something you are simply born with or without. It is something you practice daily. Every time you speak kindly to yourself, every time you protect your peace, every time you continue trying after failure, every time you choose growth instead of self-hatred, you are strengthening your self-esteem little by little. Some days will feel easier than others. Some days insecurity may return. That is normal. Healing is not perfectly linear. There will be moments when you feel strong and moments when you feel uncertain. But what matters is continuing to treat yourself with patience during both seasons. You deserve the same kindness you give to other people. You deserve understanding, compassion, and encouragement from yourself too. Life becomes lighter when you stop seeing yourself as your enemy. Another important thing to remember is that your worth is not based on productivity. Many people feel valuable only when they are achieving something. They believe they must constantly work harder, look better, or accomplish more to deserve love and respect. But your value as a human being already exists. Resting does not make you lazy. Having difficult days does not make you weak. Being imperfect does not make you unworthy. Human beings are not machines. You are allowed to rest, to heal, to grow slowly, and to take your time. Sometimes improving self-esteem also means allowing yourself to dream bigger. Low self-esteem often makes people play small. They avoid opportunities because they fear failure or rejection. They stay silent because they think their opinions do not matter. They give up before even trying because they assume they are not capable. But confidence grows through action, even if fear exists. Taking small steps toward your goals can transform the way you see yourself. Every courageous decision sends a message to your brain that you are stronger than your doubts. Over time, these moments build resilience and confidence. It is also important to celebrate progress instead of only focusing on perfection. Many people achieve something important and immediately move on to the next goal without appreciating how far they have already come. Learning to acknowledge your progress can improve motivation and self-esteem. Celebrate the small wins. Celebrate the effort. Celebrate the moments when you kept going even while feeling afraid. Growth deserves recognition. Self-esteem is deeply connected to self-awareness. The more you understand yourself, the stronger your confidence can become. Knowing your strengths, your values, your passions, and your goals creates a sense of direction. When you know who you are, outside opinions become less powerful. Not everyone will understand you, support you, or like you, and that is okay. Your value does not decrease because someone else fails to see it. One day, you may look back and realize that the moments you once considered weaknesses actually helped shape your strength. The difficult experiences, the failures, the heartbreaks, the insecurities, and the lessons may become the reason you develop empathy, wisdom, resilience, and emotional depth. Sometimes growth happens quietly. Sometimes healing takes longer than expected. But every step still matters. Improving self-esteem is not about becoming a completely different person. It is about learning to see your own value more clearly. It is about becoming softer with yourself instead of constantly fighting yourself. It is about understanding that you deserve love and respect not because you are perfect, but because you are human. Thank you so much for listening to Relax and Learn English. I hope today's episode helped you feel a little more motivated, peaceful, and connected with yourself. Remember that improving your self-esteem is a journey, not a race. And every small step you take matters more than you think. Be patient with yourself. Continue growing at your own pace. And never forget that you are worthy of love, respect, happiness, and beautiful opportunities. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. Follow for more relaxing English content. And share this episode with someone who may need a little encouragement today. Thank you for spending these minutes with me. And I'll see you in the next episode of Relax and Learn English. Take care and have a beautiful day.